Lyndon Arthur is a very tough task for Dmitry Bivol. Dmitry Bivol was able to get the decision, but I felt like that was gonna be the decision before we the fight even happened. I didn't think it was gonna be a KO. Not because Bivol didn't have enough power or anything like that, just because Lyndon Arthur, he was a very good fighter. He's someone that Bivol has tried to put pressure on for a long time throughout the fight, but it's just hard to do it. He got the knockdown late in the 11th, but I felt like that was just gonna be a hard fight for him. He's trying to fight through, and it looked like Arthur. It looked like Arthur was in the fight the whole time. I mean, out of the fight, but he was in the fight more than people realized because Bivol was struggling. A lot of times, it looked like Arthur was leaning on the ropes. He was blocking a lot of punches. I've seen him get through a fight, leaning on the ropes and doing little tactics like that. He's a guy who's not easy to stop. Dmitry Bivol put on a hard attack on him. Wasn't gonna let up. Wasn't the fight wasn't gonna be stopped. Arthur was very active. He's someone I feel like he gave a lot of chances to Bivol for the knockout in the end, but he's just a tough guy. He's not someone that you can just walk in there and try to knock out. He's able to be stopped, but like I said, he's a very good fighter. Dmitry Bivol knows that. He's very skillful. He showed what he has to offer. He's preparing himself for Bitter Beef. I felt like this is a great perfect matchup for Bivol because he was able to fight inside, outside. He was able to do certain things, go for the knockout. I felt like he was aggressive throughout the fight. I know a lot of people will say this performance probably was made him look bad. It actually made him look good in my eyes because he did a lot of things that I was hoping he would do later on as far as fighting a guy as far as with Arthur skill set because Arthur, he fights this style. You know what I'm saying? He makes people look ugly. He's annoying. Uh, he gets off body punches that's effective and hurt. Kind of hard to respond to, and counter to because the places he punches you is some of those hard punches. To the body is not really easy. He kind of takes a lot of risk with punishment, but he blocks more punches than you'll actually realize. You would think he's being hurt or put in bad situations, but he blocks more punches than you realize. He's someone that digs deep. He's very effective, but I felt like Bivol put on a lot of pressure points on him as far as the footwork that Bivol did, the body work, the inside. Uh, I felt like Bivol could have stopped him, but Bivol didn't want to put too much bad things on him. You know what I'm saying? He didn't want to hurt him all the way because he could have broke him down. But Arthur got a lot of heart though. You know what I'm saying? He's always fought like that. He's gonna hurt later on. He took a beating. He fought like a man. That was very impressive. I'm not gonna lie because anybody else would have went down with the way Bivol was clamoring on him. You know what I'm saying? He took a knee late in the 11th round, got knocked down, but came back in the 12th, came all the way through. That was a tough decision for Bivol. Bivol tried to get the knockout in the 11th and 12th. Bivol wanted that knockout, but he didn't want to. After he seen Arthur when trying to go down, Bivol didn't want to have a situation where somebody lose their life in there. To be honest with you, or something serious happen. It was to a point where Arthur said, "I ain't going down," and Bivol said, "I ain't finna do this." You know what I'm saying? He seen it. It was late in the fight anyways, but very good fight. Bivol going to the body. That was some nice body work. If y'all go back and replay this fight, um, you'll realize how much some hard punches was they was throwing. They was throwing some hard punches, man, to the body and to the head. But they have similar styles, though. As I said in my preview, these are two very good guys, man. They're excellent. Uh, Arthur, I've learned over the years to respect him because he's a guy who he's not gonna fold. He's not an easy out, and I don't know. This is a perfect setting for a fight like this, especially for Bivol. He's been out all year, hasn't really fought much. He wanted to get back in the gym and trying to get some things set as far as with his pace and him just going up and down, moving, and I felt like this was very effective for him to come away with a win like this because a lot of times guys like him, they don't get a chance to stay active as much, and it kind of hurts certain guys, and that's not really a good thing for certain people. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you're up in age and you try to move and do certain things. It's not really something that most guys kind of appreciate as far as not being active. They don't like it. You know what I'm saying? They don't really like to rest. A lot of people would think that boxers like resting and taking time off, but a lot of guys don't like taking time off, man. It's not really true. Don't like taking time off and don't like being left behind. You know what I'm saying? As far as having new people come in and bigger names. But it was a very good fight, though, man. I felt like these two styles is just too much of the same. These guys are very similar in style. And people seen it tonight. I said it in my preview. You know what I'm saying? I'm not the smartest guy in boxing. I don't know everything. I'm just saying what I recognize and what I'm learning as I go along. About the fighter and myself, but I felt like they were similar in style, you know what I'm saying? Arthur, he could have threw more punches, but he was like, I'm not finna try to go punch for Bivol. And that's his specialty. I'm not finna go to his specialty. I'm gonna go to my specialty. And this is something that I'm very impressed about. It's a very good fight. A lot of these guys, they take time out to put in the work and stay in the gym, so a lot of them would love to stay active and have a chance to showcase their talent year in and year out, but it's hard to do that when you got certain promoters and things going on and the politics and just want to have Undisputed, you know what I'm saying? Bivol trying to focus on Undisputed right now. I know a lot of people's bringing up Dmitry David Benavidez, but he's not really trying to focus solely on that right now. He wants to also do some other things, but if that would be like I would say the #2 fight or something like that, yeah, he would obviously entertain that. He would entertain that as a fight after Undisputed or something like that. But he's so close to Undisputed right now, he's trying to get that done with Bivol, and then after that, he can kind of figure out what things will be after that. But in this fight right here, man, it was a toe-to-toe fight, man. I felt like this fight right here, it kind of showed real boxing on the card. It was a lot of knockouts, kind of just kind of looking not, I wouldn't say bad because there was still competitive fights, but it was just not just what people would say the sweet science, I guess, or whatever. But Bivol's an excellent boxer though. You know what I'm saying? He's developing, getting better, showcasing his skills. He's still the champion, so he's definitely trying to make a way. He was in a tough fight, man. He fought. This was a hard fight. This was not easy. You know what I'm saying? This was not something that you could just get away with any old boxer. This was someone who's a former champion. He was in the ring with. So this was definitely something that he was up for and ready to perform at. This was an excellent fight by Bivol, though. I felt like he showcased himself. A lot of people still learning about him, but he's a boxer, man. He's a guy who's all about skill, and that's something that a lot of fans appreciate these days, especially a guy who can work off the jab and different things, go to the body. He showed me different things today too. You know what I'm saying? As far as how he turned out the speed for the knockout, but Arthur, he's a tough guy, man. Arthur wasn't gonna come all the way out to Saudi and go out with a knockout. He wasn't gonna go out like that. He definitely wasn't. He fought through that. A lot of times, fights like that can have you in the hospital. So he definitely did enough to defend himself. That's respectable. It was a respectful performance. He dug deep. That was a hard performance. Yeah, that was an excellent fight though. Bivol's gonna fight Bitterbeef or Cullum Smith next. That's what he's looking for. I'll be start making the videos on Cullum Smith and Bitterbeef soon. But that's all I got though. Like and subscribe.